Hello everyone, it is Taria, Goddess of Earth, you guys. Alright, I wanted to go live and do this, but I just don't have enough time. So hopefully we will go live tomorrow night, okay? Especially starting on a new element. You know, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, make sure that you are writing them down, okay? Now, we are starting with the Ace of Cups, okay? Now, before we dive in, okay, to the meaning of the Ace of Cups, I'm looking at the beginning of these books with each element to see if it has something to say about, you know, the group we are working on. So, Cups. I'm going to read you what it says, and then we'll get started with the Ace of Cups meanings, okay? All right. The Minor Arcana Cups. The cups represent our emotional and spiritual lives. They illuminate our relationships, our love, and our open, receptive, reflective side. They also illuminate issues related to creative flow, and they help us connect with and understand our source of inspiration. This suit is associated with the element of water. Okay? And I believe this other, let's see, I believe this has some as well. Yes, it does. I saved it. All right. The suit of cups. Cups, also known as chalices, represent human feeling and emotion and the power of love or the lack of it. The cups tell us how we relate to each other and the external world beyond our own little world. We perceive this world through a lens colored by our own personality, psyche, or experiences, and the cups remind us about the way we relate to the external as well as inner world on a daily basis. This positive benefit of the suit is to give you clear indications of love, romance, sensuality, creative expression, and the choices or issues that can arise from these areas in your life. The key words overall for the suit of cups is human emotion, love, friendship, sensual pleasure, connection, and intuition. All right. That's it for that one. Let's see here. All right, so this one says, the suit of cups. Spread out the cards in the suit of cups on a table or desktop and look at them for a few minutes. Because we associate this suit with emotions, you'll notice the people on the cards, assuming you're using a storytelling deck, appear involved in emotional situations, some happy, some sad. For example, some decks, including the Gilded Tarot and the Rider-Waite-Smith, show three joyful young women dancing on the Three of Cups. On the Five of Cups, a sorrowful person stands amid overturned chalices. As we discussed in Chapter 3, cups not only describe emotions, they're also linked with intuition, creativity, nurturance, and relationships. Therefore, the cards in this suit frequently depict people in some kind of relationship. In a reading, cups indicate how you feel about something, how you express your feelings, how you interact with other people, how you care for yourself and others, and how you engage your creativity. Some decks call them chalices or other names, and artists depict them in various colorful ways as ornate chalices, vases, cauldrons, bottles, bowls, vessels, wine glasses, and coffee mugs. However, they're pictured. Cups are containers and symbolize the womb. That's because they're linked with the feminine force in the universe. They also represent the element of water and correspond to the suit of hearts in an ordinary playing deck. The chalice is one of the 4 primary tools in magic work. Okay? Alright, so we are ready to go ahead and get started. Okay, learning about the Ace of Cups. I'm really excited for you guys. Alright. The gift of life. The cup symbolizes the individual spiritual life of a person. The capacity of a soul, its wishes, fears, and all feelings. The great waters stand for the sea, for the oceanic feelings, for our connectedness with everything. Praise be to what makes us feel and flow. Spiritual experience, baptism, transformation, and the start in a new life. As the card of the day, cleanse away what is muddying your feelings, clarify your emotions. For love and relationships, we are the ocean and the cup, in contact with all things and yet free and independent. These contrasting aspects provide for tension and release in your relationships too. For success and happiness, this is not the time for big promises or pledges, but for personal integrity. Right. Ooh. Oh, Lucy. Right here. All right, keywords, you guys. Now, you're going to want to write these down, okay? Love, deep feelings, new romance, intimacy. Key phrases. Beginning of new love or awareness, expressing your feelings, being in touch with your emotions, infatuation with someone or something, establishing new bonds, feelings developing, desire for a deeper connection. All right, interpretation. When you draw the Ace of Cups, the early stages of love or romance are indicated. You may find your feelings have intensified, or that you are falling head over heels in love with someone or something. We can just as easily become infatuated by an idea as we are by a lover. If you are already attached, there may be a stronger bond developing between you or an emotional needs to be expressed. If you draw this card, look at the aspects of your life where love might be lacking or working for you. Are you really in touch with your own feelings? Is it time to open up, sympathize with others, get closer to a friend, lover, or family member? Are you giving too freely? If this card falls in a blockage position, you are letting your emotions take over from the reality of a situation. As a You Now card, the Ace of Cups also suggests that it is time to get in touch with the more spiritual aspects of your relationship. There is a strong mystical affinity in the images on the card, reminding us to let creative divine energy into our lives rather than simply attending to our ego desires. Look at the card and see what is offered, because this card can also indicate that a gift, encounter, or opportunity is there for you to take, but you must be open to possibilities. In a future outcome position, you merely have to open your eyes to see the truth and recognize what could be yours, whether to gain access to deeper intimacy, to explore your own consciousness, or to develop your spiritual direction. Never reject what the Ace of Cups has to offer. Another gift that may be waiting in the wings is an enriched sexual affinity with someone, or that you must trust your intuition and deeper feelings to guide you to make a choice. Because you see, you guys, whatever is being offered here, it's being offered from the universe. That hand is coming from the sky. So it's meant for you to take. All right. Now we're going to do this one. Okay. Having a bad hair day, you guys. Bless my heart. All right. So here we go. All right. The Ace of Cups is the number 1. Oneness. Beginnings. Power. Okay. That's the meaning of the number 1 in Tarot. Astrology, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Key words: love, joy, spirituality. The Ace of Cups signifies an overflow of love and joy. The fountains pouring from the cup represent the potential limitlessness of love, as long as you stay open and dedicate yourself to giving and receiving love. Aces are full of possibility. The Ace of Cups reveals possibilities for expanding your heart and feeling more joy. The Ace of Cups indicates that you are receptive to intuition, love, and life. You feel emotionally, spiritually, and even physically healthy and fertile, which is appropriate, as this card also indicates pregnancy. Okay? Now, the symbolism, you guys. All right? The chalice represents receptivity. The water lilies, okay, represent spiritual perfection. The white dove represents peace. The Eucharist wafer entering chalice, which is that, I was having a hard time saying, represents communion or spark of life entering the womb. Okay? Right hand, the giving hand, offering you a gift. The W or M zigzag shape, okay, right here, represents water. And the 3 bells represent body, mind, and spirit. Okay? All right. Now to the favorite one. Here we go. All right, you guys. Now remember, these are keywords. You're going to want to write these down. Okay. All right, keywords: new love, beginning, a creative activity, joy. A single large chalice appears on the Ace of Cups. Sometimes water flows out of it, fountain-like, or the cup sits in water. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, a hand emerging from a cloud offers the cup as a gift to you. This represents a gift of love, either of a personal or divine nature. This ace reminds us of the Holy Grail, the most famous chalice of all, which some people believe now lies in the chalice well in Glastonbury, England. And it says underneath it, a Wiccan blessing. Sharing a beverage in a chalice is a popular practice in Wiccan rituals. Sometimes the chalice is offered with the blessing, may you never thirst. Because the chalice is passed from one person to another, it may feature a long stem that makes it easier to handle. The ace denotes a burst of joy, the kind that comes with falling in love. Open its appearance heralds a new romance, but it can also represent the start of a creative project about which you feel happy. When this beautiful card shows up, it indicates you're on an emotional high and enjoying life. Sometimes it indicates the birth of a child or idea. In a reading about money, the ace suggests the beginning of a creative endeavor that promises to be profitable. Nurture it carefully and the seeds will bear fruit. If the reading is about your work, you may be starting a new job and feel enthusiastic about it. Perhaps this position will allow you to express your creativity or fulfill a dream, even though it might take some time. In a reading about love, the ace symbolizes the first stages of a romantic relationship. Nurture it so your love will blossom. sometimes it represents awakening to divine love. All right. So I'm going to give you guys, my personal take on the Ace of Cups. It depends on what comes through from my guides, okay, and my intuition. A lot of times this is a gift that's being offered, and it's a gift, whether it's a career or a business opportunity, no matter what it is, it's being offered by the universe. The universe is showing you love. This can also represent becoming one with your higher self, okay, and also becoming one with the divine. A new love, a new beginning of attraction for someone. This is a beautiful energy. And sometimes it represents, you need to refill your cup. Okay, depending on what message is coming through and what other energies are laying close to it. Okay? It's important to make sure that you're taking care of number one. You guys need to remember, there's nothing wrong with tending to everybody else, but if you're not taking care of number one, you're going to break down. There's going to come a day where, you're going to have to take time out and refill your cup. And I promise you, all the people that you tend to and you care for will survive it, okay? I know. I'm the same way, you guys. It's very hard for me to accept help from someone else. I'm always wanting to help others, and you have to make sure that there's balance, okay? Because you can get down sick, and if you don't have give and take relationships balanced, you can screw yourself out of blessings and opportunities as well, okay? That's why it's important to have balance within give and take, because if you're the one, excuse me, I have my diffuser on, and it makes me to where it makes me want to sneeze or something. Fix and turn it off. But what was I saying? I just went, if you are the one that's always giving to other people, okay, and not wanting to accept gifts, you're telling the universe that you don't want anything, that you don't need anything. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's so important to, if somebody gives you something, take it, and that's blessing them as well. You know what I mean? So it's important to have those energies in balance. And I take away with this energy as a healing energy as well. It kind of reminds me of the star, where, there's a cup here, a cup of healing, a cup of love that's being offered from the divine to help heal whatever is, whatever needs healed within you. It could be your heart, it could be your crown chakra, it could be your root chakra, it could be a physical, ailment as well. All right, you guys, I love y'all. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Two of Cups, okay? All right, you guys. I'm sorry this is getting out so late. Like I said, the last few days has been crazy, but here I am. So I love y'all, and thank you so much for being patient with me, all right? Hopefully, I'm not saying that I will, but hopefully I'll be doing a Mars candle. I know I was going to have a moon candle and a sigil out, and I didn't, I had some other stuff come up, so that didn't happen. So hopefully, I'm going to lay it all out before I go to bed tonight and have it ready, and hopefully get that done first thing in the morning so you guys can see that. And we'll use the Mars ritual oil that I made last week, okay? All right, you guys, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.